Um, I mean, I think I read the game well. You know, at the start of the game, I saw that the paint was open. Um, we'll be able to get in there, get a lot of penetrating pitches. I thought we started off defending well. We were active. We were communicating. We were executing our defensive game plan and getting out in transition. I think that's what allowed us to get into our rhythm offensively, getting stops. Um, and once I got around the guy the first time and I saw how open the paint was, I felt like I would be able to kind of manipulate the defense and, see the weak side. I paid attention early to who was coming from the weak side and whose man would be open on the weak side. Earlier I was telling, Casey, I said, I'm going to go after him. And I attacked the paint. When there was nobody there, I laid it up. In the first half, I don't even think I shot a jumper. I was able to get in the paint, and it was either a penetrating pitch or get to the rim or get fouled. And in the second half, I got some clean looks, and I got that going. And then from that point, I felt like, I can control the game. So I did my best at controlling it.
Did you get a sense ever that they needed you, that they needed every ounce that you gave?
Once we got up, I think we went up by like 16. I was like, okay, if we keep defending and keep executing, we'll be fine. We'll be able to ride it out. But, we had a little bit of slippage, and part of it was them. They turned it up defensively. They started making shots, and they cut the lead all the way to 1. And when they got it to 1, I knew Coach was going to put me back in a little earlier than usual. And as soon as he called my name, I ran to the scores table knowing what needed to happen. And, I pretty much made my mind up that I was going to go out there and I was going to decide, whether it went one way or the other. If I went out there and got aggressive and missed shots, then I was going to live with that. But I felt good. I felt like I could get to the spots on the floor. I felt like I could put other guys in position to do things as well. So, that's what I went out there and did.
What's been the key to your hot start so far? Averaging those 35 points a game this far.
I think just, another year in the league, understanding the way teams guard, reading coverages earlier and seeing what type of game it's going to be. And also I think this is, being as consistent as I've been in my career at staying in my routine, before practice, getting my shots up after practice, getting even more shots up, getting my free throws in. Yesterday, me and Coach Vanderpool, we got in a practice gym and, a little bit tired, and we got our routine in. And at the time, I was tired doing it. But I know what that work does. It adds up, and it allows me to stay sharp and have a performance like tonight. So I think that's been the biggest difference.
Dame, as well as you've played all year, they've needed help.
Yeah.
Is that becoming a burden that you feel like you have to carry this team
No, I
more
don't.
so than usual?
No, I don't. It doesn't feel like a burden at all. I think, it takes time for guys to get used to doing more. This year we need a little more from AC, and he's giving us more. We need a little more from CJ. He's giving us more, and guys are. I think when you get more responsibility, it takes time to get used to it. And I think guys are working hard. Guys are playing hard and doing the right things. And I think it's just one of those things where it'll fall into place. It'll work itself out. I've been here 5 years now. I've been on the floor a lot under this system. Playing for the same coach, so I think I just have a great understanding, whereas other guys, AC his first 3 years didn't really play, or his first 2 years he didn't play, then last year it was like, he had to play a lot. So, I think it just takes time, but I think guys are playing well. I don't feel like I'm having to do everything.
How much do you think they missed Bogut tonight?
He's a huge difference. He makes a huge difference for him, defensively and offensively, as a big that can catch the ball in the middle of the defense and make plays. He protects the paint on defense. He's a difference maker, and I'm sure they'll miss him every game.
Was there anybody else in the gym with you and DV yesterday?
Eric Holman, our equipment dude, he rebounded.
Did you see 3? Was it here at the arena or at their PA?
Their practice facility here.
Yeah. Why did you do that? I assume you initiated it.
We talked the night that we got in. I told him let's go do our thing tomorrow. I didn't shoot the ball great in Phoenix, but I said it earlier. I want to be consistent in my work. I don't want to, say, all right, I'm scoring a lot of points. It's coming easy. You gotta stay true to what allows you to be your best self, and that's all I'm trying to do.
As far as consistency, I'd seen those deep shots. Obviously, you said it took
Yeah.
the rim, but you got a couple really deep three.
Yeah, I shot some deep ones, but I think it's just as much as it is getting the reps in, is discipline as well. Disciplining yourself to perfect those habits, or getting up whether you're tired, whether you want to do it or not, playing well, playing bad, whether we winning games or losing games, just being able to be consistent in it.
What other game could rival this? I mean, obviously there's a 51-point game. There's the Oklahoma City game.
The shot.
I don't know, man. I'm just happy we won the game. I'm happy I had a good game at the right time. This is a huge win for us.
You don't count on